me personally, I've thought like, I don't even know if anyone actually cares that we make our own noodles, because as far as I think we're the only place in the state that actually does, which I guess that means something.
For most of us, ramen is an inexpensive, quick, pre-packaged meal for when the refrigerator is empty. Local chef Kyle Humphreys of Shoyu Ramen Shop wants us to taste what we've been missing. Welcome, Kyle Humphreys. Ooh. Early for rum, but we are at a tiki bar. So, Shoyu Ramen Shop, inside of Strange Bird Indy. How did you guys come together with that? It's
complicated. 2020 pandemic time, a lot of us started doing different pop-ups that kind of gravitated towards me looking for a full-time spot to do that pop-up. At that time, I kind of decided that was here.
Pittsburgh boy, ramen. How did it happen?
I've always been into the culture, being the food or anime, video games, all kinds of stuff like that, with Japan in general, ever since I was, very young.
Where did you go to learn about ramen?
I got to go to the Tokoyo Ramen Academy in Japan. That was about like a 2 to 3 week process.
So speaking of noodles, where do you get your noodles?
So we have a noodle machine, which is awesome. This is designed for like the small Tokyo like alley ramen shops, pretty much. How can you fit this in a restaurant that's like the size of this room? It is a Japanese noodle machine that I guess specializes in ramen. You can technically make any kind of
fingers.
Yeah, really what makes this good for ramen is the high pressure that those rollers can put out, because that's what pretty much forces that low hydration dough to go together. So we're really lucky.
But name?
Yami. Yami the Yamato.
So is there a particular philosophy to ramen?
It's all about kind of creating that, like, you're heightening every sense of like umami you can. Yeah. So you're pulling that from a lot of different components. Everything needs to kind of work together. Your noodles can't be overcooked. You have to hit that flavor bomb off top, and it just kind of all has to, be right in that moment, I guess. Yeah.
What have been some of the struggles that you've had, as a chef, particularly a ramen chef in Indianapolis?
As soon as you do go full time with it, like the real world kicks in at the same time. So it's that juggling act of staying pure and trying to be like a good chef, but realizing the struggle that comes with that. That's just something I've been working on pretty much every day.
So you're the maestro, you're the conductor of this whole umami symphony, if you will. How do you feel about being a chef in Indianapolis? You've lived in other places.
Indy's seems to be very up and coming still. There's a good group in Indy that is just really propelling it forward.
Yeah, I think it is a small community of chefs, but it's a strong one, and people like you really pushing the boundaries of cuisine in Indianapolis. It's really nice to have something like, again, world-class ramen, ramen that would be at home in Japan. I mean, It's amazing. All right, Kyle, thanks for your time, man. Appreciate you hanging out. We're empty now, but we'll chink anyway. We're loving the Between Two Ferns vibe. I might use this in all future videos. I don't know, this is great.
You can use the chairs anytime.